Like I said, I've been busy. A lot of things over the last couple of weeks, and it's no excuse, but I've shared on this podcast time and time again that I'm never going to get on here and just talk to talk. I think there's so many people who just talk to talk, and then we're not talking about anything at all. Um, and it can watch the news. There are news shows every day, and you can watch them. I love sports radio, but there's times where it's just like, okay, we're not talking about anything. And I know those people are paid to do it. I'm not paid to do this. So when I get on here, I want it to be important. I want it to be pertinent. I don't want to waste your time. Second, I'm never going to put my life on hold. I have a wife and three kids, and this is a busy season of the year for us. We pastor a church. There's a lot of things, a lot of moving, spinning plates, I guess you will, a lot of hats that I wear. So this is one of them. And one of the things I've learned over my life is I'm never going to put my wife and my kids on hold for something other than that. That has to be my first passion. That has to be my first focus, and everything else flows out of that. And I think I've shared with you on this podcast time and time again. Is those moments together prepares me to come and share in this, prepares me to come in on a Sunday or through the week at church and to prepare a message or to share a word in that place. Because if we're struggling at home in our quiet place, in what should be our safe and secure place, every moment we walk out, we are battling tired. We are walking into struggles not ready, not prepared, because the place where we lay our head is not restful. The place that we should find solace is not peaceful. And if that's true and where we spend the majority of our life, then we struggle. If we're only trying to give things to our family, I got to go work. I got to work these crazy hours so I can get this money, because if I don't give this money to my family, they won't love me. They won't appreciate me. That's my job. I'm just giving money. If that's your marriage, if that's your family temperature right now, you need to stop and take notice, because that is broken, 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 broken. Throw the phones down, take time off, spend quality time together. You could take time together and not even be there. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that, and I'm as guilty as anybody. We take trips, we take vacations, and we spend more time on our phones and not enough time talking, laughing, sharing. So I want to get to the heart of this podcast today, which is all the things we just talked about, is what really matters. What really matters? Do you ever stop and take notice of that question? Or are you just in such a rotation, a cycle, a rut, maybe, that you don't even ask that question anymore? You just do. You have your weekly schedule. I do this at this day and this at this time, and that's just the way it is. My Friday nights are my Friday nights. I get to do this. I work all week for my family, so Friday night's my time. Saturday night, Sunday. Yeah, I know. I'm wearing if you can't see this, you don't watch the video version of this, you're listening in your car. I've got my Tennessee Titans t-shirt on because it's football season. And I've seen all these memes and GIFs this week of people saying, leaving notes for their spouses or their families to say it's football season. Don't plan anything around Sunday. Don't plan anything around Saturday. Yeah, it's funny. I even get people on Sundays at times, especially if their team's playing, to say, "Pastor, you need to watch the clock today. I've got a big game." I told you I don't plan things around football. I don't plan, and I'm a sports guy. I love my teams. I'm a Titans fan. I'm an Arkansas Razorbacks fan. I love my teams, but I won't plan my life around their games, because does it really matter? I'm a competitor. I love to watch sports. I love to play sports. But what matters? I love to play golf. I like to get my times in during the week. On a Monday or a Friday, I'll get out and play. But if something comes up and with church and a meeting needs to be scheduled, or something with my family that I get to do, I have to ask myself what really matters.